Canelo es diferente. Otras gentes se conforman con lo que saben. El Canelo no se conforma con lo que sabe, con lo que ha aprendido, no se conforma. Quiere aprender más porque quiere ser el mejor de todos los tiempos. Porque hay mucha gente que no triunfa es porque no tienen fe en decir yo puedo.
I want unification, big fight. Let's go, let's do it, guys. Who is number one right now? Bring him. I show you what a performance by Canelo Alvarez.
And he said, maybe in the future.
I love boxing. It's my dream. The last 5 years, I live in my dream. It's my life.
If Cinco de Mayo of next year comes and goes, and they still haven't fought, then you can start complaining at Canelo. But I do think that if you're Canelo Alvarez and you're generating all this money, and there's the biggest threat by far is still he's a major attraction, obviously, but still hasn't proven a pay-per-view attraction that can do 500,000 buys or more. Obviously, you'd like him to build up a little more, and you'd like maybe to take a few more money fights before you risk it all. And by Canelo, I don't mean Canelo. Canelo doesn't care. I mean Golden Boy. Because they're running a business over there, and if you have a meal ticket, you don't just throw him in with a guy who'd be favored to beat him. You'd like that guy who's favored to beat him to build up his star as big as possible, and you'd like your guy, meantime, to cash some paychecks on the way to that happening. So I would say all that is fair game. If you know the history of boxing, that stuff always happens. If that process...
If the WBC asks you to either fight Golovkin next or give up the belt, what do you do? I'm ready. You ready? So we're going to see Golovkin in May or what? He's ready. I'm ready. There it is.
Canelo, he said every time, oh, I'm middleweight champion, I need like 155. What?
Good left hand to the body and left to the head. Oh, good right hand.
There's a monster in the middleweight division.
That right hand to the body was vicious. 6th round technical knockout for Gennady Golovkin. It's knockout number 20 in a row.
21 consecutive knockouts, 16 straight KOs and world title fights from Karaganda, Kazakhstan, the reigning, defending, universally recognized, 160 pounds, undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin Triple.
Down goes the rope. Cossack Thunder in round number 2.
He knocks people out. These iconic knockouts, these indelible images of violence. Oh, man.
And saying, excuse me, if Angulo can low, including his last fight with Lara, where he... Nice 1-2 combination. And even as he's throwing off a mental beating and a physical, good job defensively. And then this round is landing at 60.
Spending for Canelo. It ends on...
Alfredo Angulo is considered pushed back by Alvarez. This fight takes time, but it does.
A good sign up, but he's still in...
As he's getting whacked with some good combinations. Canelo Alvarez continuing to throw. That's very evident. And a varied attack left hook will become evident. Hunter giving congratulations. Now, of course, that's the critical philosophical game as well. And that's why I said it will depend, I think, on what fighter was not against the ropes, was not in a position of being defenseless. Heart was in the right place. Now, the headline of the
good combination by Alvarez. Alvarez targeting right hand shots, thudding shots. These are sound effect punches. Alvarez landing everything. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez.
The most electrifying of Canelo Alvarez's career.
I've offered you a substantial amount, 8 figures, and so, take the offer, sign the contract. Let's make the fight, and stop calling people clowns.
If it is $10 million, that's a fair offer in light of the money that's going to be on the table for that fight.
Well, there's obviously upside. I mean, if he's not happy with what I have to offer, then good luck to him, and have him fight somebody where he can make that type of money, which he never will.
Yep. The details came out. It's for next November that the offer is made. That's not a serious thing. The negotiations take place between now and then. The bottom line is Triple G wanted this fight for a long time. Canelo, I think, is bothered by the fact that fans say he's ducking, because believe me, listen, anyone who doesn't know boxing, Canelo ain't the ducking kind. But his promoter doesn't want to take that risk against Triple G, a man that most consider the baddest man on the planet.
Let's call this what it is. Last point. You can't knock Oscar for being the astute businessman that's trying to put himself in a position to make the most money. But it's 2 things that are very important. Number one, Oscar De La Hoya right now looks like a flaming hypocrite because he used to talk about promoters doing exactly what he's doing right now by prohibiting Canelo from having this fight.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Daniel Jacobs, he's a very good fighter in a huge fight, probably in New York, and absolutely, I'm open for everybody. I think this is right now best fight for us.
Yeah, okay, so beyond that, everybody still wants to see Triple G in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. He fights next Saturday against Liam Smith. Will you watch that with interest, and do you think that he will fight you sooner than later?
Yes, everybody wants, I don't know, maybe I don't have time because I go into my parents, visit to my parents, and, not interested with Canelo now because, Oscar, his promotions said next year. Right now my goal is all the belts in the middleweight division. I need unification fight like WBO belt. Bill Joe Santos, he has last belt. I want unification fight. This is my dream. This is my goal.
Alvarez last week, if he would fight you, and he said maybe in the future. What do you think of an eventual fight with Canelo Alvarez?
No, Max, I told you, not for future. Right now, I'm ready to...
Now, why do you believe it's so hard for you to find a fighter in your division?
What do you think? No, I don't know. I'm a regular guy. I'm not big guy. I'm not ugly guy. Same like in Eubank, like Canelo. These people just like clown. It's not understand boxing.
Who wins that fight? Canelo or Golovkin?
Golovkin wins.
Why do you say it so nonchalantly?
Well, because Golovkin's a tremendous fighter, and the only way you're going to beat Golovkin is if you are really fast on your feet and you punch good. Now, Canelo can punch good, but he's slow as molasses on his feet, and that style can't beat Golovkin. Flat feet is bullshit. In a fight like that, remember, Mayweather offered Pacquiao a flat fee of $40 million, an amount that Pacquiao had never seen before. Pacquiao turned it down. He wanted a percentage, and he ended up making $150 million. So that's what Golovkin is looking for. Offering a guy a flat fee for a fight like that is really, to me, sends the signal that you're ducking the fight.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como decimos en México, hay que dejarnos de mamadas. O sea, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
Si vas a entrar, hay que entrar rápido y después de una finta. No entres lento porque te puede recibir porque trae velocidad ahorita. Hay que ir moviendo la cintura y atacándolo.
Canelo just getting more into range.
He's a better actual boxer, what he's been known for. Better wrong so far for Canelo.
Canelo sees that his work has now had some tangible effect. Well, that's Alvarez's best round so far. Body shot followed by left to the chin. Again, signs that Canelo is finding his range. Another round looks as though it's heading Mexico's way.
Just finished making this fight. Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan. He's from the UK. It's a huge fight.
Hey man, you're serious right now. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Do you have anything you want to say to Canelo Alvarez, who has a fight with Amir Khan coming up in a couple of weeks?
It doesn't matter who wins, just give me my belt. Hey, I need my belt.
Remarkably skilled fight. His footwork is impeccable. He cuts off the ring like almost nobody else. You put all that together with the lights-out punching power. You have something that appears to be genuinely special.
Third round knockout for Golovkin. Body shot, good tackle down. Sixth round technical knockout for Gennady Golovkin. Hard uppercut by Golovkin. Predator at work. Down goes Rubio.
You gonna knock him out?
Haré lo mejor que pueda para esa noche salir con la mano en alto.
You gonna knock him out?
I hope. He's champion. He's strong guy, dangerous guy. You know, everybody knows this. And everybody knows my style.
Pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world is coming to the UK.
Who would want to get in a ring with him? Destroying everyone in his path. He's one fighter, man. He's dangerous. He's an animal. People are running from Golovkin.